cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care. But Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother. Nydia Flores spotted his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California. Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd. But he popped up on our radar. El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Jimenez. From Jimenez, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine, head downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic. From there, floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these semi-submersibles will soon be a thing of the past. He and Nydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If we're gonna take down these subs, we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Nydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy.
According to this, El Cerebro is buying loads of military-grade electronics from foreign sources for his new sub-design. Looks like a shipment just arrived by boat a couple days ago.
You think we should go after it?
That cargo could be an intelligence gold mine. We steal that boat and turn it over to Bowman. She can have the agency's techs go over it with a fine-tooth comb. The drone is up. Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got a third. Listen up. We steal the boat and then take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once-over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first. Away. That was close. I'm gonna make you back up. Yo, cartel gunman.
Tell me where.
Right by the container. Okay, we're still alright. I got one narco, on the bridge.
Let's get out of here.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. It's some kind of old Cayman hunter's shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
Target is down.
No mames, la gente fueron unos pinches disparos. ¡Órale! ¡Todos, protéjanse!
Assholes won't stay quiet.
Hit the dirt.
I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Aquí están esos cabrones. ¡Mátenos a todos!
Ah shit, we've been spotted.
pay dirt. According to this, El Cerebro has a workshop. It's in a warehouse at a cartel base not far from here.
Think he's building drug subs there? Without any water around? There's gotta be something more.
I guess we'll have to go and find out.
Hold up, we got hostile activity. I'm seeing a cartel lieutenant.
Let's keep our heads down and see if we can get to the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what El Cerebro's working on. Let's move.
Fuck, engaging.
What do you make of that?
Who gives a fuck? Let's blow it up.
Hooah. Demo calc says P for plenty. Demo is primed and in place. It's fucking beautiful. Let's gather some info, Ricky Tick, see if we can't grab something that tells us what El Cerebro was working on.
Grenade!
We've got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research, and we took out his prototype. The project's foobarred for sure.
Good work in Caymanas. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than a third.
And the gear we intercepted and the intel we found on El Cerebro's prototype?
First impressions are that El Cerebro is in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole nine. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro. Hang on, I'll drive.
I'm cool, let's move.
This is the place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it?
Hey, we got an narco with a submachine gun. Over there, next to the container.
Shit, we're made. The assistant's making a break for it.
¡Carajo! ¡Nos están atacando! ¡Cúbranse!
They know we're here.
I wonder if astronauts to cocaine in space. They say the stars have colors once you get past the sky. CO2, lithium peroxide,
Signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
Here comes some more of them. Chopper, down. Going on. Find some cover fast. We got more Sicarios incoming.
Entrego las armas. Está bien, me rindo. Entrego las armas.
Down, get down, chopper.
Paz, please! Ya está. Traigo los datos. Paz, please!
Lydia will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I'd prefer you didn't.
But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? Scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people.
That's so.
I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a breathing tube sticking out of the surface of the water. Imagine the heat signature. It's probably best I don't call Nidia till I have a real solution. Did I mention I know her? Do you know her?
Haven't yet had the pleasure.
Wait a minute. Unmanned submersible. That's the solution. Why do we even bother putting people in the sub?
No idea, pal.
Ma'am, Nidia will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Huh. Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle. And they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do. Than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nidia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison? Where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder. It's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro?
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. A sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next level supervillain shit right there.
Either way, we put the cartel's submarine fleet out of business. It could take years to get that program running again.
And El Cerebro?
The trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
No more excuses. We want our fucking money ahora.
Nidia will take care of this.
Sueño, do we need to make a change here?
Nidia has been one of our best people for years.
Maybe too many. Maybe she's lost her edge.
Over time, I had seen many buchones come and go. When you're king, you learn to lose a few knights. But Nidia Flores was different. I had taken her under my wing from a young age. She was the closest thing I would ever have to a daughter. She was my reina. If I fed her to the wolves, a part of me would die with her. You'll get your money, se lo juro. I guarantee it.
Don't make us regret this. Sostén tu palabra.
Your average cat, the four-legged variety, has 9 lives. El Gato has had a lot more than that. He's been shot, stabbed, garroted, blown up, burned, thrown off a building, run over by a car, half drowned. But he always comes back. He carries a locket with his father's ashes in it around his neck. Snorts it when he needs strength. Says it's better than coke.
It's the real power that comes from death.
A packaging manager in Romanzo province, he's been working for Santa Blanca since he was 16. His father was the plastic surgeon to the stars, movie stars, and star narcos. But then, his father had a big narco boss on the table and lost him. They both knew what that meant. A long death by torture. El Gato loved his father. So he decided not to let that happen.
Bowman, we're boots down in Romanzo. What have you got for us?
Romanzo is a primary smuggling node for the cartel. They're using cutting-edge techniques to move product over the border, and security is tight. You'll have to gather intel on the network as you go and find ways to disrupt it.
What do we know about the asshole in charge?
The Buchon's name is El Gato. Fair warning, he's got a reputation for being unkillable.
He obviously hasn't met us yet. Got any background on him?
I'll put together what we've got and send it to you shortly.
Copy that. We'll see what else we can find out.
Just one. An unconfirmed report that El Gato set up one of his chemists with a special lab inside a Santa Blanca church.
A church?
I'm sending you the location now. You'll understand once you get there.
He's taken off. The lieutenant's trying to escape.
Shit, he spotted us.
We got a sniper, get down! Opening fire on these fuckers. You're in bad shape, take cover!
Ya me entrego. Ya no dispares, no dispares.
We've got the package. Let's move.
Tango's dead.
Me entrego, ya estuvo, ya.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm just a chemist.
It's okay. I get it. The cartel told you that if you were ever arrested, just tell the cops you're an employee of the factory, you work on energy drinks, and sooner or later someone will show up to bail you out. Am I right? Let me clarify the situation for you. We're not the cops. No one is coming to bail you out. You have exactly 2 choices. Either start giving up the formula, or start giving up your fingers. You're a smart guy. What'll it be?
Got something here. These financials show the cartel's pouring serious money into an energy drink plant here in Remanso. Something called Electro.
What for?
No idea. Let's kick it up to Bowman and see if she knows anything.
Bowman, you got anything on the cartel smuggling cocaine in an energy drink called Electro?
That matches some of the rumors I've heard. The cartel supposedly developed a kind of liquid cocaine. Odorless, colorless, hard to detect with chemical sensors.
So they hide it in the drinks and then extract it once it's delivered. Damn.
We need to shut this place down. Get inside the plant and blow the liquid storage tanks. That should do the trick.
We're on it. There's the energy drink plant. We get inside, blow the tanks containing the liquid cocaine, and then get the hell out of Dodge.
Copy that.
That brings us to 10. Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Motherfucker.
Helo's fucked.
Another tango.
We got a sniper, get down!
Grenade, move, move, move!
We good? Shit got close.
Demo is primed and in place. Target's destroyed. Let's move.
Sure we can't grab a couple bottles on the way out? I don't know about you, but I could use a little pick-me-up.
Those bottles are made for smuggling, not drinking, dumbass.
How much liquid cocaine you figure are in those bottles, Holt? Enough to melt your face off, or just to make your heart explode?
Actually, you know what? I'm good.
It's Bowman. We intercepted some encrypted communications across Romanzo.
Elgato asking about what's happening?
That's what I'm thinking. We managed to triangulate the position, sending you the coordinates now.
Yeah, right, you're giving yourself away. Shots fired. Unidad's engaging the cartel. Engaging. The LT's making a run for it. Heads up, Santa Blanca's here.
Bowman, this is Nomad. We got a possible kill on El Gato. Can you confirm?
We've got his biometrics on file. Get me a photo and I'll run a comparison.
Damn, that's gonna hurt the more. Take cover already.
Sending you biometric data now.
Got it. Stand by while I run it through the system. Damn. It's a close match, but no joy. That's Elgato's double.
Understood. We'll keep after it.
I might be able to help you with that. The chemist you brought in gave up a possible location on Elgato's home. I'm pushing you coordinates now.
Solid copy. We'll check it out. Man, that took some serious engineering work. Pretty sophisticated stuff for a remote area like this.
The government invested heavily in potato farming as a way to supplant coca. It was a good plan, but the cartel put a stop to that.
You could still offer future generations a way out. We just have to get rid of Santa Blanca first.
The drone is up. Jenny's over here. I'm spotting another tango. Sniper out there.
Watch out, place is rigged
I
with
got
an
eyes on a sniper. Coming up on the target area now.
You think Elgato's really here?
We're gonna find out. Weapons free. You see the asshole, take him down.
Roger that. I heard a Sicario over here. By the camp entrance.
Chingao. ¿Quién es?
Round just missed him. He's looking for the source.
You think you can kill me, putos? El gato's invincible! Shoot me!
That's a hit. He's down.
Is it him? You think we got the real El Gato this time?
Let's get his biometric data and upload it to Bowman. She can tell us for sure.
Bowman, this is Nomad. We've got another possible kill on El Gato. Sending biometric data now.
Got it. Stand by while I run it through the program. Hot damn. It's a match. Good work, Nomad. Elgato's finally run out of lives. People have been trying to take this asshole down for a long time.
What's his name?
He's a doll, Theo. He doesn't have one. You have to be alive to have a name.
See, I imagine that's true. Nidia, mi reina.
Yes, mi rey.
You know this expression. I love you more than life.
Claro, of course.
I love you, my queen. But not more than life.
Every week, more than 6 tons of white powder moves through Mojocoyo. It's a transit point, where shipments are kept secure, awaiting export to Brazil, the US, and Europe. Antonio is the buchon out here, the boss. His job is to keep all that coke safe. Thing is, being surrounded by cocaine all day is a really stressful job, like being the fat kid in charge of the sugar factory. And we all know what happens when you eat too much sugar. Your brain rots. You stop talking on phones. You stop trusting your own people. You stop going home to your wife. You even stop telling anyone when the shipments are coming in, until the moment they arrive. When it comes to coke transports, Antonio is a vault. And I want to crack that motherfucker open.
Down, get down, chopper.
We're looking for the biggest house in town. I think we found it. Let's say hello. No se mueva. Ponga las manos donde pueda verlas.
We're looking for the guy running Mojocoyo.
We know he lives here.
Antonio? I don't know where he is.
Bullshit. You're his wife.
Yes, but he doesn't tell me anything. He barely comes home anymore. Antonio, he's sick.
Sick how?
Chiputo loco. He took the women from the village. All of them. I don't know what he's doing to them.
Where is he now?
If I tell you, what are you going to do?
Nothing bad. Swear. We just want to get him the help he needs.
He never stays anywhere long. Always moving. But I'll give you his agenda. Por favor! Por favor! ¿Qué? ¿Qué?
Here's our boy. Engage targets. Easy.
Get the
Come
fuck
in.
off me!
Good shooting. Let's clean up and move on.
Fucker. Watch it, that thing's about to blow.
Antonio, it's such a pleasure.
Vete a la verga, bitch.
Stop flirting, you little slut.
The fuck is this?
Christmas.
You didn't hear the news?
News about what?
Your death.
Apparently, you OD'd.
You want me to...
I want to see your brain on drugs, pendejo. One way or another. Did I tell you to stop? Keep going.
She said keep going.
I can't. My heart feels like it's gonna explode. Please.
That's the point. Now clean your plate.
Please. You want Nidia Flores, right? She's in Jalisco, Mexico. Santa Blanca is investing in meth. I don't know how long she's there, really.
The first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. And you, my friend, have got a big fucking problem. Nomad, just finished TQ on Antonio.
What'd he give us?
Besides a whole lot of bitch tears, everything. Main stash and transit depots. Every motherfucking gram in the province.
Guessing there might be some management changes in Santa Blanca.
You want to light up Antonio's stashes, feel free. But if you want to look for nicer weather, you can leave the burning to somebody else. That coke's not going anywhere.
Roger that. If we hang around, we'll send you some smoke signals.
I got a cartel sniper. There, on the roof. Wounded that bird, on patrol. Watch out.
¿Qué chingados esperan? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Avisamos que los refuerzos ya vienen en camino. Únanse a ellas y destruyan al enemigo.
I got one of those cartel medals here. Some Sicario is gonna miss it. Holy shit. Wait.
el enemigo.
I got the C4 primed.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo.
Demo is primed and in place.
Shit, we've got Unidad troops inbound.
Let's get back on mission.
We find the main stash?
We sure as fuck did. Now we gotta take it out. The demo's primed. Good job, guys. Let's clear the fuck out.
Wish I could be there when Nidia Flores explains this to El Sueno.
After losing the main stash, no way that conversation ends with "have a nice day."
I got Antonio's wife on the line. She seems to be in trouble.
Patch her through.
¿Qué pedo, pinche puto? Neta que eres pendejo.
Hey, I need you to calm down and speak slowly.
They know I talked to you. Me mataste, hijo de la chingada.
Where are you?
Hiding at the church, but they're out there looking for me.
Just stay there. We're on the way.
Buen día, compañero. Dicen lo mismo desde hace 20 años. Déjenos en paz, carajo. ¿Ahora qué? ¿Nos van a matar?
We're moving. Stay behind me.
Ya pues, vamos.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Engage.
I knew I never should have told you anything. They're going to burn me alive because of you.
No one's gonna hurt you, I promise.
It wasn't always like this. When I first met Antonio, he was a sweetheart. He used to write me letters. No one writes letters anymore. But he did. I made fun of him for it. It doesn't seem so funny now.
Drug...
You're never gonna see Antonio again. Ever. He's on his way to a prison in the United States, where he will spend the rest of his life. For the next 70 years, he will stare at the same walls, he will piss in the same toilet, and he'll have the same conversation with himself until his brain finally breaks. Life is over for him. You, on the other hand, have choices. If you want, you can leave right now. Of course, we both know they will kill you before you even cross the street.
What if I don't know anything?
Look both ways before you cross the street.
Here's a lesson in cocaineonomics. The biggest mistake most people make is focusing solely on the product. Claro, you need something to sell, but that's not where you make the money.
1 kilo of coca leaves costs about $1.50. It takes 400 kilos of coca leaves to make 1 kilo of cocaine. Even when turned into cocaine base, a kilo is only worth $1,200 in Bolivia.
However, every time you cross a border, the value increases.
Once we reach Colombia, it's already $2,200. We hit southern Mexico, $12,000. Cross the border into Texas, $20,000. New York City, our $1,200 investment is now worth $35,000. Paris, London, $68,000 to $74,000.
It's a pipeline that carries the product to the people that need it. Sustenance for the thirsty. Once in place, the pipeline feeds itself.
Workers, vehicles, wages, bribes.
But when there's a clog in the pipe...
They took out another shipment. We lost 7 tons last week.
4 planes the week before?
The water backs up.
There's too much surplus. We can't keep it secure.
My men are selling to each other.
We can't pay people if they're not moving product.
They're kidnapping civilians for ransom money.
Too much water.
We have to take Valeria and go.
He'll kill us before we leave the country.
Then what's the answer?
When I find it, I'll let you know.
And you drown.